Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Welcome back to the Long Dark. Now, it's Tales from the Far Territory. I got it. I got the downloadable content yesterday. This should be interesting. I have some slight idea of what might have changed. In principle, I should just be able to continue with my previous journey. We'll see how that works out. But the first question I have is, I think... Oh, hang on a second. Let me just have a little look and see what options we have going for us. I'm not seeing anything new. Quality is exactly the same, which is basically everything on maximum. Right. Let's see. Oh, okay, now. I need an opinion. Do I enable the Cougar? Anybody got an opinion on whether I should enable the Cougar? I'm awfully tempted to disable it. I've had enough trouble in the game without being stalked by a cougar. On the other hand, it might be fun. It'll probably end up with me dying fairly quickly. Let's leave it. Let's enable the cougar. Oh, what's this? Hang on. Trader. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have the trader. So the question is, do I want the cougar? I'm awfully tempted to disable it. I'm awfully tempted to keep it in. I'm 50-50. If anybody has an opinion, now is a good time. No? Right, okay, well, I'm going to leave it in. And I wonder what has changed. I can't remember what it was like outside last time I checked. Ah, of course. It would be a blizzard, wouldn't it? I forgot about that. Well... let's see what has changed, if anything. I mean, I'm not seeing any huge difference. Performance is unchanged. Let's see what crafting options we have now, because I think there is other stuff I can now do, isn't there? Oh, the carved cougar figure, I think that might be new. Cougar claw knife. Wow. Okay. That's new. I haven't seen that before. Cougar hide wrap. Oh. That might well worth be having. Let's see what else I notice. Hide couch hooks. Have I seen that before? I have not. I have not. Oh, of course, there will be ptarmigans in here now. I should definitely consider that. Improved insulation. What's that for? Oh, that's nice. Meat curing box. Okay. Which implies I can get salt. 8 kilograms of salt? Yes, that makes sense, actually. Moose hide cloak. I haven't seen acorns. Do you know that? What else have we got that might be handy? Simple arrows, simple fishing lures, snares, nothing new there. Oh! I was wondering about that. Okay, I need maple sapling. Okay, so that's the only thing I actually need. Okay. I need maple saplings. Where am I going to get maple saplings from? Wolfskin coat. Okay, this opens up a whole bunch of stuff, some of which I've had reference to. This looks like it might be worth having. Definitely, actually. It will be nice. Possibly means I can get rid of the balaclava, which always looks a little bit off to me. And I like the improved insulation. Okay, so what I might need to do there is go ptarmigan hunting. I have not had that opportunity so far. Ooh, this is slightly exciting. Definitely expands on things. I'm just checking to make sure I haven't accidentally muted myself at some point, but apparently I haven't. Okay. Definitely interesting. Of course, I've just ramped up the difficulty by having a cougar in there. I've moved my screens around a bit so that I can look like I'm paying more attention to the camera, but I'm still used to looking over on this side for stuff which I really don't need to. What have I got in terms of food on me? Oh, more than enough. Where do I get salt from? I have no idea. Because now all my natural paranoia has now, of course, ramped up significantly. I don't know how long it takes for things like cougars to spawn in. Ooh, so much more to investigate. And now I do have a reason for making fire-hardened arrows. Oh, the wolves are back. I'm not sure if I should be reassured or not. But they're back. And I think the trader's box, isn't that in... Oh, where is it? Is that Desolation? No, it's actually here, isn't it? It's over that way. I think. If from what people have told me is correct, I think that's actually over there, near my old base at the gas station. Definitely might be worth going and checking that out. Oh, I've got so much to do now. I have the usual 4 wolves on the lake. It is strangely reassuring to have those back. You know, it's almost like the natural order of the things has been restored. Because now I am on absolute tenterhooks. Where does the cougar appear? Do you get to see it? What happens if it attacks you? Do you have a chance of defeating it? Is it like a bear attack? There's definitely some more things. I definitely want the cougar, the head wrap. That would be kind of cool, I think. Okay, I'm definitely having to go back that way. No, I'm not making excuses to avoid going to Bleak Inlet. I still want to do that, but now there's all this new stuff to investigate, and I definitely want to do that. I also want to find my hacksaw. Oh, and I want to make a travois. I need more maple for that. I might have maple curing over there, actually, so a trip down might be worth doing. Of course, the good news for anybody watching who would like to see me try something other than Voyager difficulty is that with the cougar I am much more likely to die, because I've got absolutely no idea whatsoever on how to deal with that. It's seeing as we had a blizzard, and if I can stay away from the wolves, I might be able. Let's see if anybody's washed any arrows up. I mean, I'm very tempted when it comes to the cougar to say something really silly like, well, how hard can it be? Is being attacked by a cougar worse than being mauled by a bear? I would sincerely hope not. In reality, it shouldn't be. I mean, a cougar is a medium-sized cat. It's not huge. I think a really, really big cougar, and I'm talking purely from memory, is 120 pounds. It's smaller than a leopard. Curiously, and this is going back a long, long way, so we'll see if my memory is correct, I once encountered in a book on animals which have been known to attack men, or humans I should say, not just men obviously, that a moderately strong person has about a 50-50 chance against a cougar if they're prepared for it, I think was the general idea. So if you get attacked by a cougar, which is a smaller, less capable predator, you probably have a bit of a chance. Although there are instances of cougars hunting and, well, not hunting, killing people, including some, as I recall, fairly recently, due to the continued incursion in the United States of humans into cougar territory. Therefore, you're more likely to have encounters of that type. As I recall, when I lived in Arizona, they used to close down. There was this local park called Sabino State Park, and they would close parts of it down, if I remember, if there were cougar sightings. Tucson's actually kind of interesting in that it the extended area inhabited by people is right up against the desert. So you do actually have encounters with the desert. On a fairly regular basis. One place I lived in, Oro Valley, I did see javelina there. In fact, I was down with the flu on one occasion and went out for reasons which escaped me. But to my complete surprise, I opened the front door and there was a javelina right there. I thought I was so ill, I thought I was hallucinating, but no, you could you could actually see javelina. There was a dry wash they used to inhabit, well, go up and down. On another occasion, I literally got home from work, and there were children playing outside, this kind of thing. And to my complete surprise, 2 bobcats ran across the parking lot, one chasing the other, and they were literally dodging around the people and the children in the parking lot. So yeah, Tucson was a very interesting area to live in. The moment you got away from the town, the main town itself, you were pretty much right out in the desert, which was quite fascinating, it has to be said. So, what do I need? I need everything, as usual. No, I need birch, I need maple, I want my hacksaw. I want to confirm that my hacksaw is where I think it might be. I swear there ought to be a subtitle to this game as far as I'm playing it. The Long Dark. Dude, where's my hacksaw? So, bear starts sort of over here, goes up that way. I need to find ptarmigan, I need to find birch, I need to find a cougar. I want that cougar face wrap. I wonder if you can take a cougar with a bow and arrow. Does that work? Do they behave like wolves? You cut them and they bleed out? Cougar in principle, on its own, is obviously a greater threat than a single wolf. I wonder if they allow you to eat the cougar. I have it on, I say, a good authority. There is an authority of sorts that states that cougar is actually quite tasty. They say, I can't remember the name of the author, otherwise I would quote them directly, that cougar actually tastes a bit like veal. Now, I can't remember if it was the entirety of the cougar or just the belly meat. I'm a little dubious about that. On the other hand, bear apparently is quite tasty, quite edible, especially if you catch them right before hibernation and they're nice and fat. But as a general rule of thumb, the more predatory an animal is, the less tasty it is. Apparently, some predators can taste really quite vile. The meat is quite safe to eat as long as you cook it properly, but really apparently it tastes fairly awful. There's a reason we farm herbivores. It's because herbivores in general, not always, in general, do tend to taste better. Now, there are a couple of immediate exceptions to that rule. I've had alligator. Alligator is very nice. It's they say, it tastes like chicken. Does alligator taste like chicken? All I can say is I was once at some kind of social do long time ago, and I immediately identified the fried alligator without realizing that it was fried alligator in advance. So you can tell the difference. It is a mild white meat, and of course it's difficult to think of a more exclusively carnivorous animal than an alligator. Having said that, it is a reptile, and I am insufficiently familiar with how diet affects different genera. But amongst the mammals, at least, I can say, not with authority because I've never tried them, but amongst mammals, the more carnivorous an animal, the less likely it is to taste good. Although, having said that, now that I think about it, cat, house cat. People have eaten house cat for a very long time in parts of Australia where cats have gone feral. The indigenous people have been hunting cats for a long time, and you would think, if it was tasted so vile, that they wouldn't actually bother. Of course, it could just simply be a case of it's an easily available source of protein, so they're not going to worry too much about the taste. So there you go, more than you wanted to know about what certain animals might taste like. Oh, I just realised, of course, there are... I'm trying to think. In the bird world, I mean, we obviously eat chickens. Chickens are surprisingly predatory, given half a chance. But they taste pretty good, obviously. But they are more omnivores than pure carnivores. And trust me, the best chicken I ever had was homegrown, because they spent their days when, in addition to being fed by us the regular chicken mash and what have you, they were almost grass-fed. And grass-fed chicken develops yellow fat, a bit like goose, and that was a genuine free-range, allowed to run around and supplement its diet with whatever comes natural. Does taste surprisingly like goose. And while I'm at it, I may address swan. Now, I've never had swan. There's this idea in the United Kingdom that the only people allowed to eat swan are the royal family. Not actually sure how true that is, but apparently regular wild swan is not actually very pleasant. And that presumably can be put down to their diet. and they are, as I recall, primarily herbivorous. Maybe it's something to do with the water plants they eat. If you want to make swan taste good, apparently the trick is to feed it something like oatmeal. So in other words, if you want to eat swan, domestically raised is the way to go. Right, let's get through the night. Definitely want to see if I can find the trader. Oh, so much to do now. I wonder if the update makes any changes to the fact that my cursor used to go off the screen. That will be interesting to see. Right, let us... I think we'll head back to the garage. See if I can. That's only 92% cured. So do I head back to the garage, or do I wait for this to fully cure? I think I wait for this to fully cure, don't I? Because I do want to fix all that lot. Oh! Oh. The game is conspiring against me. Does anybody know if the cougar can be encountered in the snow? I haven't yet really got a feel for what can and cannot be encountered in the middle of a blizzard. Wolves? No. Moose? Yes. Rabbits? I don't think so. Deer? No. Bear? I haven't encountered a bear in the middle of a blizzard, but I wouldn't bet on that. Oh, by the way, my thanks to the 4 people that subscribed to me yesterday. That is much appreciated. I think that's as many subscribers as I've received in one stream. So thank you so very much. That is very kind of you. And I'm not going to do what I won't say become infamous for, and start wandering idly down the highway in the middle of a blizzard. It's one thing to get caught out in a blizzard, or have to make your way through a blizzard. It's another one to deliberately make a decision to take a long journey in the middle of it. I do not feel like I will do that. I do have reason for hanging around a bit outside, however, and that is try not to get cabin fever. Oh, yeah. Alright. Nice to get in from the howling horrors out there, so let's have another look and see what we've got in terms of this. Okay. Well, that certainly looks like it's worth having, I'll tell you. Oh yes, yes. If it replaces the balaclava but does it replace the head? Still looks like it would be a better option than the rabbit skin hat. So what do you do with this? Is that something you... Oh yes, it is. Okay, now the thing is, do I have to replace one of my existing... I presume I would have to replace either my coat or the bearskin coat. Oh no, maybe I could wear it instead of the sweater. I'm not sure it's any better than the sweater though. If in doubt, fix your clothes. I need a new sewing kit. I think I have sewing kits back at the garage. It's an accessory. Okay, so I have to choose between my crampons or the pack. Thank you, darling life. I did not know that. Yeah. Definitely need to go and get... Sewing kit is almost at the end of its life. I have various others scattered around. What else? So... Yeah, to be honest, that looks like it would completely replace the hat. But who knows, maybe I'll get the chance to find out. So, okay, the improved insulation is probably out. Yeah, I need birch saplings. Okay, that's interesting. Looks like a Karamjet. To be honest with you, a regular knife or hatchet would be a better option than a cougar claw knife. That's a flex. Not that I got anything against flexing. After all, I am wearing a bearskin coat and a mooseskin coat. That's a bit of a flex, I think. I like the idea of that one. No, that's... That might actually be quite worth having. I need to give some thought to making more lines so that I can possibly use the hook and line to sew myself up. Shame they didn't update the survival bow. But that could be very, very useful. That could be very, very handy. I definitely want to do that. This isn't a problem. This is the biggest issue. And I don't have anything. I don't care about this stuff. Unless I'm crafting. This is something I definitely want. I don't have... Do I have woodworking tools anywhere? That's a question. And where do I get salt from? And where do I find a furniture workbench? There's some questions there. Okay, so many things I now need to think. Ooh. Oh, this is new. I have not seen this before at all. Okay, animal fat. Alright. Porridge. No idea where I'm going to get that from. Nope. What else have we got? Oh! I've never yet found acorns. What else have I got? That needs flour. Okay, cooking oil. Yes, we've been through that. Pinnacle peaches, of course. Ptarmigan pie. Oh, that's interesting. Rosehip pie, venison pie, rabbit pie. And this is, yeah. Do I get old mill flour from the trader, or is there some other way to get it? What else have we got that's interesting? Nothing at the moment, I don't think. Have I spent enough time in here? Oh, okay, that answers that question. The update has made no difference to my mouse cursor. You can't see it. It's over on the other screen over there, currently hovering over one of my browser windows. Oh, right, okay, this might be worth it. I think I might be able to dare heading out in this. Go head back to the oh, yes, before I do that. Oops, it did it again. Let me grab my... Oh, there's a birch sapling. Where did I get that from? Oh, I definitely want that. Let me just have a quick check, make sure I don't have anything in here that I want to take with me. I'll be coming back this way, so... No, I should be good. Alright, let's go back to the garage. Make sure Mr. Bear hasn't made an appearance. I didn't realise that was a birch sapling for some reason. I thought it was maple. I hope the lighting on the camera looks alright. We've been having some startlingly good weather this spring here in northern England, and so I haven't got the light on. I've got the window open, and so a lot of the light coming from behind me is natural light. Yesterday was the first warm day, I think, that I would consider warm. We exceeded 20 degrees centigrade, which may not sound very much, but that is practically summer weather. There's a dead deer off to my left up there. I took the hide off it yesterday. Excuse me. See, I'm a professional. I generally mute when I need to cough. Now, I'm almost certainly going to get into a fight with a wolf in a minute, because there is one that lingers around the garage area. That poor animal must be one of the most killed wolves in the game. I think I've actually literally gotten into fisticuffs with it a couple of times. Is that the mine? Oh, let's have a look. I assume that's the mine, because it's an area I definitely want to go back into and have a check about. Yeah, that's the mine, isn't it? Ah, never mind. I need to spend some quality and time in here getting the coal out, I think. I can't remember if I've mapped this. Ah, right. I had. So yeah, we went there yesterday. I haven't been up there. There's so much of this that I haven't investigated. Oh, we'll grab the rose hips. I have vitamin C turned on in the game. I have the potential for scurvy turned on in the game, so... Excuse my stomach, it's being a bit grumbly. Very tempted just to head across the ice. I feel a lot more secure on the ice than off it. At least you have the benefit of seeing everything coming. Oh, but I want to map up here, don't I? Alright, I forgot about that part of it. Oh! I had not seen that before. Mental note to self, must investigate that. I'm guessing this is the bit that I haven't mapped. Oh, that was a reasonably accurate guess. Okay, that's better. Have I searched this? Huh. This is a trick I literally only found out about recently.
Stuff to carry.
Oh, stop complaining, Mackenzie. You always say that. And the amount of time I've spent hauling around far more than he's comfortable with is ridiculous. Ah, so nice to have the howls of the wolves back. It's almost reassuring. Now, there's a question. Is that blob hut or bear? I think it's a hut, isn't it? Good morning, Anna. How are you? I am running the DLC. The Cougar is turned on. So much more to investigate. Ah, there's our friendly friendly local neighborhood wolf. So finally, I have Tales from the Far Territory, so everybody should be happy now. All advice given applies to what I'm doing. Do you know what? I've now completely forgotten why I came back this way. Oh, maple. I was wondering if I had spare maple over here. Oh, grief. This is getting to be a habit. The cougar is turned on.
It's starting to weigh me down.
And there's the moose. There's the moose. Ooh, so tempting. Tempting, tasty moose. Definitely need to give some thought about how to hunt that safely. Can I climb up on here? So the question is, if I were wedged firmly in here, could I? Oh, wait a minute. Was it not you, Anna, that told me that I can... there's a way to climb on the... one of the houses. And now that I've got the DLC, I should be able to, shouldn't I? Well, that will make life interesting. Let's see if I can remember what I have stashed away here.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Well, I have nothing if not supplies here. Let's... Oh, that's new! I have not seen replacement fuse before. What's the replacement fuse for? Oh, that's... animal fat! Well, that's new. That's definitely new. Okay, so I do have one cured maple sapling. I do have some fire-hardened arrows. Oh, that's good to know. Grab those. I need to remake some of my arrows. Do you know what, Anna? That never occurred to me. Yes, I know. Well, I now have a whole bunch. I have a whole new bunch of tasks. Kill another moose. Find ptarmigan, just because. Kill a cougar. Find more maple sticks so I can make a travois. Ooh! So much stuff to do. So much more stuff to learn. And there's my spare cooking pot. Let's do some bit of cooking. I'll tell you what, though, that was a gratifying shot at the wolf. It's always nice when they just drop dead. I mean, not nice in a good way kind of thing. Just saves you the time, effort and trouble. A wolf a day keeps the doctor away. I do have water here, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, okay. So I don't need to be quite as paranoid. Just modicum of paranoia, not a huge amount of paranoia. Where can cougars be found? Hang on, this is weird. Why can't I bring up my... I can't bring up my bloomin'... Oh no, what's going on here? Ah! I've lost my... What's going on? Hang on. The game's gone peculiar on me. For reasons that I don't understand. Hang on a moment. Everything's gone peculiar. Why has everything just gone peculiar on me? Hang on. Sorry, this just got weird on me.
I need to drop something.
Right, that's better. Why did everything go... Oh! Apparently a small tree tipped over in the storm last night. It was leaning up against the side of the garage when I pulled up this morning. And what did I see walking around up there? A wolf. I almost choked on my coffee. I left her be, and when I went out later she was gone. Bill Farney stopped to fill his truck with some of his crew, and they were able to chop it up. I paid them in timber. Even now the island still has a few tricks I haven't seen before. Folks at my old plant on the mainland would have lost it if they saw this. All right, I'll take their word for it. Okay. We're back with this. That was a bit irritating. I wonder what I did wrong. Alright. My bladder and everything else is doing the usual gentle reminder. Have I been streaming for an hour already? My goodness. I know, I say that almost every time. Time flies while you're having fun. So, I'm going to do my usual, go and exercise my bladder, and I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. Please don't go anywhere. Oh, wait a second. So the only places there isn't a cougar is the ravine and coastal highway. Good to know. Right. I will be back shortly. See you all in a minute. Well, 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm back. Oh, right, okay. Oh. That's how it works. Good to know. What was I doing? So I've been trying to go back to swimming, especially since I've gotten my sleep patterns hopefully back. But to be honest with you, I've been feeling distinctly weak. So I earlier on today decided to check on something. as some of you may remember, I have something of a propensity for kidney stones. So, look, yes, there is a radio. So they put me on Tamsulosin to help pass the kidney stone. And I thought, now I was told the side effect I need to worry about was dizziness. Okay. So I thought I'd have a look at some of the other side effects. And guess what? Some of the side effects are of Tamsulosin: loss of strength, trouble sleeping. Now, I haven't been on Tamsulosin for a couple of weeks since I got a message from the hospital saying I didn't need to come in for a CT scan. But I do find it kind of curious that of the side effects listed, I have definitely experienced 2 of them, which is not a good thing. What have I got in here? Ah, there's me hacksaw. Okay. Oh, and I've got spare burdock root. And I have useful stuff. I have a cured maple sapling, which I knew about because I saw that earlier. Grab those for ptarmigan. Oh good, I got a stim there. That's nice to know. That must have been... Oh, and there's my other hacksaw. So I left the hacksaw behind here. Okay. Oh, and I do have another sewing kit. That's good. Alright. Let's go and... remake some of my arrows. If I'm going to be tempting fate with a moose, I definitely want all the arrows I can get. Right. Now, there's a lot of reasons. So I should have used the radio during the aurora last night. Never mind. That's good to know. That's new. Haven't seen that before. What'd you do with this? Ah, Running River Oats. Okay. Old Mill Flour. All kind of stuff I did not know that was here. Cooking oil. I can make stuff. Have I still got water in here? Yes, I do. Okay, no.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, I've got enough food. Let's drop some of this off. Oh, let me guess. The fat makes you stinky. Alright, let's plan a moose hunt. So, where's a good place to hunt the moose from? It seems to me that, in fact, where's a good place to hunt that moose? Anybody got any suggestions? Yeah, I haven't put any, all the food I've got is on the ground over there. Is this a good place to shoot the moose from? Can it get to me here? Or is there a better location I could use? I mean, this doesn't strike me as being a particularly bad spot. In principle, how would it get through the tractor? Hang on. No. Can I move stuff around to make myself a safe place to shoot from? I mean, I could... Oh, can I... Oh, this is one of the cars I can't open up the hood on. That's interesting. I've just gotten lucky so far, then. Awfully tempting to take a shot and see whether or not it can get me here. What do we reckon? Is this a good spot to shoot a moose from? It's awfully tempting, I tell you. Sorry, is that a yes, Anna, that I'm safe to shoot the moose from here? Yeah, let's try it and see. Nope. Oh, okay, well. Well, at least I got my arrows back. Alright, so we know from the footprints it comes up here. Now, I know you suggested getting onto the house, did you not? What can I move around? Will allow me to get up onto something. No, that's only break down as an option. Nope, doesn't give me that as an option. I'm not sure if this is any better. I can get on the roof here, but I doubt that's sufficient. Yeah, it does strike me as being in principle a decent location, but there's always that question of game mechanics. Where did it go? At least I don't have to worry about the moose immediately. Ah, now. Ah. Okay. I'm going to say, for the sake of argument, that probably wasn't the best place in the world. Well, the die is more or less cast now, isn't it? That's not the best spot. Yeah. Well, I've hit moose at this range before. Could be worse. I know I got at least one arrow into him. Oh, what? This is new? A couple of cookie characters coming in to cheer up your day. Go away. Sorry, that's Twitch doing its usual thing. That is Goof. I don't really have time to pay attention to him right now, not with this thing here. Come on, Moose. I've started, so I'll finish. I should be able to take one more hit like that if I absolutely have to. One dead moose. Okay. That's good to have. Oops. Alright. Mental note to self. Being further along here might or might not have helped. Oh, I got one of my arrows back. Well, let's at least grab the hide. Hang on. I'm going to need to build a fire, aren't I? The reason I'm building a fire is to hopefully allow me to quarter this thing and keep the wolves away. Alright, how long to quarter this monster? Hang on, let's see. Oh no, let's just quarter it. 2 hours, okay. I want a 2-hour fire. Are raids a good thing or a bad thing? I do not know. Oh, right. That's interesting to know. I've never been raided before.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. As you might tell, I'm completely unfamiliar with what Twitch is like. I'm more familiar with YouTube. Oh, right. Is that how it works? One can only assume that they were also streaming The Long Dark. Is he? Ah. I am flattered, Goof. Now more people can watch my demonstrable ineptitude. Okay. So I guess I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. fest. Let's see if I can find out where I am. Oh, yeah, over here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I have to say, at the beginning of today, I did not actually anticipate that I was going to be recovering from a moose stomping again. So I assume by old school you mean he's been streaming a long time rather than he's as old as I am. Right. One day I am going to have to... Oh, one day I'm going to run out of rifle ammunition. Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say so. Let's see. What's my condition like? Oh. I didn't realise. I thought... I'd fixed that. Alright, treatment. Okay, good. Sorted. Oh, I need to check and see how much damage I did to myself, don't I? That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. Wow, I just got trampled. I am surprised. I thought I would have taken more damage from that. Okay, let's go and collect the rest of the moose. Actually, you know what? Let's just drop a few things off because I am seriously overloaded. Let's drop that. Oh! Having 10 wood, probably not the best idea in the world. And let's drop the bedroll as well. I know, I'm dropping the bedroll. I know I'm doing this. I'm just giving myself as many options as I can. Let's drop the pry bar. Okay. Alright, let's go grab the rest of the... Let's go grab the rest of the moose. I definitely need... to rely more on the bow and arrow for moose than I do for anything else.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, today's live stream is therefore turning into a bit of an adventure, more than I expected. Oh! You know, the panting is new.
Might have to drop some gear.
That's actually slightly irritating. I know. You've got broken ribs. Can you give it a bit of a break, please? Still, at least that was a somewhat simpler moose hunt than previously. The one in Mystery Lake was nice and straightforward because I basically just kept shooting at it and it gave me a long enough range that I could just plink it. The last moose hunt was dreadfully protracted and it trampled me twice. This one I only got away with being trampled once. I don't know whether that really constitutes progress or not.
Something's gotta go.
Yep, will do. I don't think I've harvested any yet, but I will definitely do that. That's a new mechanic, obviously, that I'm not familiar with. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. At least, if I'd been asked, that's what I would have pretty much assumed. Oh, at least I got plenty of wood. Firewood. I suppose for an encore I should go after the bear as well, seeing as he appears right over there, and I can plink him from the hut. All in all, that was an interesting trade-off. Cost me several rounds of ammunition. Oops. Only a minor trampling, and no damage to my clothing. So, you know. Within the context of the game, that's almost reasonable. Right, let's start.
Too much stuff to carry.
Let's start cooking everything up. What am I doing? I am not sure. Where do I get salt from, incidentally? Let's see what I've got now. Oh, wow. You do get a lot of fat, don't you?
I need to drop something.
Okay, 23 and 34 minutes. Let's go. Oh. The other thing I forgot to do. Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay. Because I noticed, you know, for the smoking box, I could definitely use that. more stuff to check out. Yeah, no, I've got more than enough wood here, I think, to keep me going.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I wondered if they had some sort of mechanism where you basically heated salt water over a fire.
Too heavy.
How long before cabin fever sets in? Mental note: do not complain about the fact that... How can that meat be gamey when it's been pretty much outside the entire time? How many times have I done this? Well, one thing's for sure. I'm not going to forget to pick up food, am I? Seeing as I've overloaded with it. Oh, did it again. There we go. Oh, 10 minutes left of that. You know, I really am going to get tired of that constant panting. It's only slightly off-putting. I think it's light enough that I can resume my cooking session.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not sure you should be complaining so much. Well, this certainly did turn out to be an unexpected day. And of course I've left my bear hide behind, haven't I? Oh, drat. Never mind. Welcome to Shards of Eternity Cooking. On today's menu, we have moose. Ingredients include 1 dead moose. I must admit I'm staggered I came out of that without some serious damage to my clothing, but I'll settle for what I can get. I wish there was a slightly faster way of doing this, but still. Oh, right, okay. That's interesting to know. So, yeah. Okay, I'll be at nearly 300 days by that point. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Good to know. Thank you. Oh, that was inefficient. What if you're already in the region when you switch on the Cougar? Mental note to self, I definitely want to use the bow and arrow next time, not the rifle. I feel like I ought to do a parody of a cooking show. Actually, I ought to look into doing that. That might be amusing. Actually, you know what? That's actually... now that I thought about it, I would definitely find it amusing to do a parody of one of the internet cooking shows. Look, this guy's not cooking his moose correctly. You need to cook it to medium rare. And he's not using salt. You need to salt and pepper that steak properly. He hasn't got his embers hot enough. He's not going to get the nice grill marks. Ah, that was my stick collection that I probably wanted for something else, didn't I? Drat! That was foolishness. I could have sworn I... That was silly. I could have sworn I had more. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever had moose. I've had caribou. I've had antelope. They had antelope on the menu 50 years ago when I was a kid and we were visiting the Mala Mala Game Reserve, which is inside of the Kruger National Park in South Africa. It wasn't a particularly memorable meat, to be honest. But I can say I've eaten antelope. I can't remember whether it was impala or not. Oh, I've eaten more... Yeah, the amount of venison I've eaten in my life is quite ridiculous. And of course there's the cabin fever risk. Right, let's... And I'm coming up for 2 hours. This is actually a good time. I will drop my stuff outside, finish the water. Wow, look at all that animal fat. And do we think I have enough moose meat now? Now you can, I know you can render that down to oil, right? Cooking oil. Yes, let's pick up the absolutely burning, red-hot cooking pot. Yep. I think I'm actually going to cheat and not sleep through the night at this point because I actually have other things I need to be getting on with fairly shortly. So, thank you all so very much for watching. This was a fun little session. This was fun. Yes, you did. You must be prescient. So, anyway, I will be back this time tomorrow. Well, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow. I saved. My evening live streams, I've taken them off the schedule on Twitch because I'm not sure when I get back to that. Partly, I think, as a consequence of that medication I was taking, I am really quite tired in the evenings. So, I am kind of tempted, though, to, in the evenings, start running through Wintermute. But we'll see. It's going to really depend on the after effects subsiding and me getting my energy and strength back. Oh! Oh, okay. Alright, hang on. Hang on, hang on.
Radio check. Go ahead. You better say something or get this damn thing fixed is all a waste of time. Come in. I say again. Come in. Well, I'm just a fella on the radio now. Been on my own. The lights. Tried everything. Or haven't you noticed? What? You're living in a hole in the ground out there?
Oh, this guy is nicely sarcastic.
I haven't come across. Well, it's taken a long time, a damn long time to get this contraption away. Radio.
Oh, that's not threatening at all.
Hello? Things are getting a little thin out here in the park. I've got some stuff to treat.
And there we go.
Maybe you have some interest. Maybe we can work out a deal. Keep your word, that is. Trust me,
If this was a movie, you know you'd end up having to shoot him. Yep. Yep, we've been there. I don't have any of that. Oh, I see. So, okay. Wow, that's... Okay. I don't have any... Just as I've finished cooking everything, of course. Wow, that's expensive. That is expensive as well. But that's not too bad. I can manage that fairly easily. Just need ptarmigan. Alright. Cooking oil I've already got, or I can make, so... Alright. I kind of like the interface for this. That's interesting. I'm just wondering if I'm going to get any useful information out of this. Is there anything else I'm likely to get out of this conversation, do we reckon? Got it. Okay.
Still others go out in the world looking for crazy. An old system meant to keep folks connected.
Yeah.
I never had much use.
I suppose the main thing here is that we've established contact. We know how to trade. Okay. And I can start considering what I might need. So now I can start to understand why having so many rabbit pelts would be a good idea for starters. Okay. Right. Okay, that was a satisfying end to the stream. That was quite coincidental. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a good day. And a good rest of the week. See you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Or listening. I can never remember which button is which on this thing. I often actually do the saving after I've signed off.